Hi, my name is Rebecca Young. I'm 22 and from Madison, Wisconsin, and the studio I train at is Aerial Bliss, which is also in Madison. There are a lot of things I love about pole, but what matters most to me is how it's helped me recover. I've had an eating disorder for the last 7 years, and over the winter I was going through a really rough patch with it. I was a lot underweight and couldn't think and was completely hopeless and didn't think anything was ever going to get better. And then somewhere in spring break, my friend asked me to come to a pole class, and I figured, why not? So I came, and I really liked it, and it started helping. At first it was just that my doctor said, if you want to do it, you have to eat that day. So I would. And then I started realizing that if I wanted to get stronger, I had to eat more and take care of myself. So I did that. And then somewhere along the road, something clicked in my head. Before then, my body had always been the enemy. It was something I had to fight to make work, and which would be complicated and not cooperate with me. And I realized that now I was working with it to do amazing things on the pole, and that if I treated myself well and took care of myself, that I could do this. And it's really connected my mind with my body again and gotten me to a much better place, better than I've been in years. And, you know, there's lots of fitness benefits I've gotten from it, but the biggest thing is that I got back my health. Not just my physical health, but my mental health and my emotional health, and I got my life back. I'm in school, I'm doing jobs, hanging out with my friends. It's really changed my life. And I also couldn't have done it without my home studio, because it's got small class sizes, so it's really personal, and you get a lot of individual training and work very closely with everyone and get to know everyone really well, and the instructor goes above and beyond. One time I cut my leg, and I'm great with bumps and bruises, great with broken bones, no problem. Stitches, I can't deal with. So every day she would wash them so that I wouldn't get an infection. And I know I wouldn't get that or the amount of training I've gotten here anywhere else. Everyone always wants to know what my favorite pole trick is, and I would have to say without a doubt it was the Gennaro. Because when I first started, everyone was in this big thing about the Gennaro and how awesome it was and how impossible it was, and there were a couple of people who were competing over who could get it first. And I always remembered that, and it was like, seemed completely impossible to me when I first saw it. And then a couple months in, someone said, Becky, you have good back flexibility, you should try the Gennaro. And I was like, no, I can't do the Gennaro. And I tried it, and on the first try I got it. And that was when I realized I could actually do this well and maybe even compete. My teacher, of course, had been telling me since my first month that I was going to be in the PDA preliminaries, and I'd always laughed her off. But once I got the Gennaro, I gained the confidence to do it. And since then, I've enjoyed playing with variations on it and putting it in routines and just having fun with it. So that's me, that's my story, and I hope you all will come and watch me win the Pole Dance America Championship.